All right, all right, all right. And my biggest Matthew McConaughey impression, which was not that good. We're moving right along to the president of these United States, the legitimate president of these United States. He's revealing more of their truth in a speech. He called Kamala president. You just can't make this up. Let's check this crap out. So this is from New York Post. Dismiss that crap. Biden calls Kamala President Harris during speech. So Biden on Thursday called his voice. Goddamn ads. Called his Vice President Kamala Harris President Harris while celebrating the U.S. nearly administration of 100 million COVID-19 vaccine doses. Biden said now, when President Harris and I took a virtual tour of a vaccination center in Arizona not long ago, one of the nurses on that tour injected people giving vaccinations said that each shot was like administering a dose of hope. Harris joined Biden for his remarks at the White House, but her reaction to the slip was not recorded in the official video feed. Oh, that is ridiculous. A little dose of hope. People have taken the vaccine and got the virus. It's a fucking virus. Vaccines for viruses don't really work because the virus mutates too quickly. Same thing works for flu. Any given year, that flu vaccine could be anywhere from 10% effective to 56% effective, etc. It may or may not work. It's not the first time Biden has given Harris an oral promotion. Isn't she the one that? Oh, bad duck. In December, Biden referred to Harris as the president-elect when discussing how they publicly received COVID vaccine shots. I took it to instill public confidence in the vaccine. President-elect Harris took hers today for the same reason. Biden said at the same time. Biden. During the presidential campaign, President Donald Trump frequently accused Biden of being in mental decline and claimed Democrats would invoke the 25th Amendment to replace Biden with Harris. And I don't think they'll do that with Harris having more power in the Senate right now, because if she is the president and the vice president and there's a tied Senate, she has more power as the vice president. That's why they're trying to protect Biden. At least that's what I believe. Yeah, okay. At the White House event this month, Biden appeared to forget the name of the Defense Secretary. Lloyd Austin referring to him as the guy who runs that outfit over there. We talked about that. Fucking mental gaffes. Biden is just unfit. Biden will conduct his first White House press conference next Thursday after gripes that he had broken more than 100-year record. At Thursday event celebrating vaccine progress, Biden repeated to suggesting that people can host small 4th of July backyard gatherings while also repeating that there is enough vaccine supply for all adults in May. Yeah, whatever. If we keep up guard, you don't have the permission on whether I can celebrate my independence. If we keep our guard up, stick together, and stick with the science, we can look forward to the 4th of July that feels a bit more normal, with small groups able to gather for quite. We work at gathering anyway, you piece of shit. Some medical experts and Republicans have ridiculed Biden's mention of small gatherings on 4th of July as out of touch. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell on Monday said Biden may need to get out more to see that due to lower outdoor risks, Americans are already getting together in small groups outdoors in blue states and red states in small towns and big cities. Biden's chief medical advisor, Dr. Fauci, said Tuesday it's entirely conceivable and possible that people could gather in large groups on the 4th of July. Although people are going to gather in large groups on the 4th of July. It's just there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are not the guardian over our freedom. You protect our freedom. You don't give it to us. You need to start remembering that again. But anyway, this dude, he can't remember people's names. Harris is already running for president. We've already been discussing that. Like, she's pretty much the president. He's all but admitted it. He's had several gaffes where he was like, we put together the largest voter fraud organization. Like, he's fucking telling the truth. Like, they fucking fortified the election. Time magazine admitted it. Like, this is ridiculous. He needs to be removed, and he needs to be removed immediately. Everybody needs to stop listening to him. The federal government has lost all legitimacy, and it needs to be treated as such. It's time to invoke the Declaration of Independence and absolve the ties that bind. And do that peacefully. Open your businesses, go back to work, buy guns, exercise your freedoms. Don't listen to the fucking FBI. Don't listen to any of the federal authority. And if the federal authority tries to fucking exert its useless authority over you, ignore it. Defend yourself. Until they themselves, they have no legitimacy, and we need to operate as such. And I'm sorry to say this. I'm sorry if people think this is illegal. I'm sorry if people are uncomfortable hearing that. It's just the goddamn truth right now. It's a clown show. From both sides, left, right, and sideways. It's a fucking clown show. And the only way we're going to show them that there's a difference now that they've fucking changed the way elections worked so they can never lose again is to completely ignore them and defend ourselves if they try to use force to exert their useless authority. They get their right to govern from your consent. Stop consenting. Make them unfuck themselves. The food prices are going up. You should start growing food, start saving food, start storing food, start getting food ammo, start prepping. It's going to get bad if we don't keep going like it. It's turning out to look like V and Vendetta in Britain, and we're going to get into that here shortly. But it's ridiculous. The entire world is going crazy. It's not just here. It's going to happen. Every 80 to 100 years or so, we repeat the same cycle of garbage. And we're on course for that cycle of garbage. Depressionists, recessionists, tax problems. It's never the same, but it's the same general premise. And people, war. We've had the disease. We're moving into the money issues. We might go. It's going to get bad if we don't unfuck ourselves. What's the point of learning from history if we don't actually listen to it and not do the same things over and over and over and over again? Granted, the disease, there's nothing you can do about that. If a disease shows up or mutates or comes, whichever reason why it comes every 100 years or so, that's just something we have to deal with. But we could do stuff to prevent the war. We could do stuff to prevent the rising food prices and stuff. The unnecessary poverty crap. But we have to do something, and it starts with unfucking these people and removing them from office and ignoring their authority completely. I'm just saying.